flying thing. Getting high. Getting snowblind games. Pikachu and Chickapoo in the world beyond. Got a beat, got a heat on the phone string. Tear your world apart. Once the magic starts. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror the whole world. You dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your door, the invisible ball. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror the whole world. You dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your door, the invisible ball.
What are you doing?
I'm looking over you two. I'm on lookout.
Lookout? That's not what lookout means. You're like babysitting us right now. Some privilege you're giving yourself. Well, I'm here actually doing stuff.
Okay. We have to go.
But why?
They're ours. We have to go.
I think we lost him.
What exactly are you looking for?
Batteries?
What do you need batteries for?
Radio.
You found a radio? And didn't tell me?
Yeah, what about it?
You're supposed to be on lookout. Make yourself useful. Just take these.
gonna get some more wood in the morning.
I was thinking about getting batteries.
What's more important? You can always just... Look, if we're gonna survive, we have to learn to function as a team. Can't have everybody splitting off to do whatever they want. Jack, we have to be smart. We're not going into the city tomorrow because it's not a search day.
Why does it matter what day it is? Why you gotta be so obsessed with...
That radio isn't going to cook our food and keep us from freezing to death.
Well, there's gotta be help out there.
It is dangerous out there. Listen to me, boy. There are monsters who will take everything from you.
There's gotta be something there. Like a refuge.
You mean like an oasis?
Oasis? Aren't you too young to know what that is?
My parents would tell me about it.
Yeah, so did mine.
No. There's no more oasis. Do you know why? Because there were savages out there who would raid and destroy anything they could get their hands on.
So you lived in an oasis?
I used to live with my family. Happily. Jack, I want to find somewhere better than here out there. But we have got to be smart.
So you had the privilege of so much food, shelter, water. You want to call my parents, people like my parents, savages when you'd hoard all that stuff from them?
Yes, because of the people, my family, and they took that away from me.
Mike. So,
I was just trying to survive then like I'm trying to survive now. So I'm sorry for trying to keep things under control. It is the last thin line, keeping me from becoming a savage like them.
So what? Mike sent you to babysit?
yeah.
You notice how that guy thinks he's like the big boss or something?
Yeah.
Guess it's because he's from the Oasis. It all makes sense now. Your parents weren't from an Oasis, were they?
They weren't. But some of the stories they used to tell me used to keep me up at night.
Same. Like, they had to work so hard just to get the bare minimum to survive. It was horrible stuff.
I always think about what it must have been like every time I see a piece of junk. It's crazy to think that at some point in time all this electronic stuff used to work.
Yeah, they had this thing called the internet where you could see and talk to people across the world. It's unreal, really. You know, Pete, I really don't even know who you are.
What are you talking about?
Like, I don't know, did you have anyone before?
I did.
Yeah, well, me too, man, look.
That's nice.
Yeah, she was strong, and yeah, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's still out there. I have hopes I can find her. You know what, Pete? We're gonna find your other person.
Well, you know, Jack, I lost her.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Either way, we gotta get out of here. We gotta find somewhere better than here. Somewhere where it'll be more safe and we'll live better.
I guess.
Hey, I have hope. Have hope.
I'll stick around and help you out a little bit.
Yeah, man, I could have used some help. Just collect.
Put him over there.
We're running low on food, so we better make these worth.
And just what? Sit around here and wait to die?
Where do you think you're going? Sit down. Would you stop being such a stubborn sad sack and just think? Can't you just think for a second in your life?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You think you can just do whatever you want? You're gonna get yourself killed.
What happened?
You did this! Your stupidity could have gotten me killed! Us killed!
All you do is be on my case, okay? So just back off.
Clearly, I need to be on your case, or else we'd all just be dead by now, because up to this point, you haven't listened to a word I've said!
Every word you said is self-righteous horse crap.
The only selfish one here is you! I've tried helping you, but you continue to act like a rabid animal. You're nothing but a reckless lost cause! Oh my God. You made me do this! Is this what it takes for you to listen? Do I have to punish you like a dog? You've had this time.
Riddle me this, East Central Gotham. What has 3 letters and is the future of the free market? NFTs! That's right. It's time to get in on the ground floor of this revolutionary technology. Don't worry, it's not a pyramid scheme or anything. Using exclusive Riddle Coin, get one of these delightful artworks on the blockchain.
Master Bruce, I'm sorry to interrupt your music.
What is it, Alfred?
It's the Riddler, sir. He's gone viral, as the teens say. He's been tricking students into investing.
Investing into what?
NFTs, sir.
That villain, Alfred. Trace the ISP of the video. I want to know where it's coming from.
Of course, Master Bruce. They're interrupting another one of your flashbacks, Master Bruce.
Maybe.
You've got to let that go, Master Bruce. We've been seeing it so many times.
Don't tell me not to brood, Alfred.
Very well, sir. I've triangulated the origin of the Riddler's videos. He's broadcasting from the computer lab on South Campus.
Thanks, Alfred.
Do be careful, Mr. Bruce. You very well may be a trap.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll take the Robin wagon.
Darkness. No parents.
What's going on? Is the Batman clever enough to answer a riddle?
You won't keep me trapped in here for long, Riddler.
Riddle me this. Who is green, has an amazing fashion sense, and just wants to make the good people of East Central Gotham happy?
Kermit the Frog.
No.
Bruce Banner.
No.
Shrek.
No.
Luigi.
No.
Baby Yoda. Wait. Regular Yoda.
No. It's me. How could you not guess that? You know what? Get out of the car. Meet me inside.
Egotistical maniac. What is it? Show yourself, Riddler!
Over here, Batman. Hey! They're innocent, Batman. They're just mining Riddle Coin to make a happier, better economy.
By creating artificial scarcity, you mean? By scamming people into spending unregulated money on crappy art? Ugh! What kind of monster are you?
Now don't be a party pooper, Batman. There's still a chance to get in on this. How about Batcoin, eh?
Batcoin, huh? It's actually not a nice way to... Hey, now wait a minute! How do I stop this? Whatever. Let's go.
Thank you for the assist once again, Batman. You know, you can always keep us in the loop if that ever happens again.
Of course, Jim.
But I gotta ask, how do you always... every time?
Bitcoin server destroyed? No! How am I gonna do my money laundering?
Religion has a lot of repressive learning. There's just no cure for you. Milligrams each. There's nothing here for you. Try the traffic cone. My pressure. Face yourself.
My name is Thomas Contreras, and I passed one of East Central's top business classes with really good grades. Now, I'm using my knowledge to help struggling small business owners make it in this competitive world. This is Thomas for you. Adam is the manager of Prusky's, a small convenience store that's been operating down the street from East Central High School for years. But with rising inflation, Prusky's has been finding it harder to compete with their competitors.
Their sales are ridiculous. I mean, 50 cents for a hot dog, there's no way.
Prusky's going extinct would be a tragedy, so I presented Adam with an ambitious solution.
Are you familiar with the East Central Indie Fest?
No.
Small businesses often struggle to stay relevant with younger demographics. In this case, hungry high schoolers. The plan: get students' attention at East Central's live concert event, Indie Fest. by performing a cool original Prusky's jingle. In no time, Adam will have a rush of business and be the talk of the town for years to come.
I mean, yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I mean, it's nothing we can't do. Together.
Well, I'm busy working here, so...
Oh, okay.
Once I got Adam on board, I set off on the mission of a lifetime, creating a hip new Prusky's band and a jingle to engage the minds of tomorrow. If I was going to get away with using the EC Indie Fest as a way to advertise Prusky's, I was going to need some serious musical talent. So after setting up some flyers around campus announcing auditions for a new band, I waited for the talent to roll in. The turnout was worse than I expected, and it became apparent that there was a need for a star. And it looked like it would have to be me. I don't know if either of you came with some lyrics or something else to play.
I mean,
In that case, I happen to have a little song. I kind of just tossed it off this morning. It could be nothing. When I'm thirsty, I simply go to you. I can buy peach tea Snapple for $1.99. Yes, that's true. You're located off US Highway 87, South Adkins. Brewskis. The band seemed to like my song, but Nurka had other ideas.
Is that a jingle for Prusky's?
It was on the flyer. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about this?
Nurka's song went out over mine, but if that was better for Prusky's, then that's what we would have to do. We continued to rehearse to ensure we'd be ready for the big day. After I felt confident that our jingle was catchy enough to entice our audience, I was comforted by the thought that Mr. and Mrs. Prusky's legacy would be preserved. The day had finally arrived for the Prusky's band to perform our hit jingle in front of the eyes of East Central, with thousands of onlookers. As I looked out over the crowd, I couldn't stop the overwhelming anxiety that took over me. After the confidence I showed Adam, and after seeing the hope in his eyes, this had to work.
What'd you guys have for lunch today? Like those who ate lunch at school, what did y'all eat?
After some crowd work, it was time to begin.
My name is Thomas Contreras. We put together this band. We wrote a song about our favorite little convenience store. You may have heard of it.
For $3.99, Apple for $2.99, Singers for $1.99, Gatsby for $5. Brewskis!
Okay.
We had done it. I took in the wowed faces and applause, and knew those students would be thinking about Prusky's long after we left the stage. What better to follow Indie Fest than a refreshing soda pop or cut of prime meat just down the street? There it is. Adam didn't say if he liked the song, but he had to admit our plan worked.
Are you impressed?
Well, it's just a jingle played in front of some kids.
Did you get a lot of business after the show?
Seemed about the same.
My work with Prusky's was done, and my new career as a hit musician began. But despite the fame, I'll never forget the little convenience store with the best meats and the biggest hearts.
Don't be sad, be glad, be happy for me. Though you think you're alone, by your side I will be.
June 3rd, 8 a.m.
Alright, Guy. I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check.
Your character's name is Guy?
It's the best I could think of. Also, what's a stealth check?
He means roll a d20 to see how stealthy you are.
This one?
No.
Well, you failed your stealth check and you alerted the Orc Scout. Roll initiative.
Good job, Guy.
What's initiative?
Juice the Bard, you up first.
I cast Charm Person.
You want to charm the Orc Scout?
What? How you doing?
He saves. He draws his sword.
I already got a boyfriend!
And springs towards you.
My bad, my bad.
I cast Entangle on the orc.
The orc is trapped by the thick branches and roots.
Hey.
I cast Fireball!
Fireball? You're a fighter, you can't do that.
Come on, man, she's doing her best.
Let's just have a good time.
I use my Divine Smite.
By the holy power of Mordan, I, Hrothgar, hereby banish you from this realm! Ah!
Yeah, that'll do it.
Did you really think that you could cast spells? What kind of idiot are you?
Hey, I'm gonna use a roll of Constitution save.
Why?
Hrothgar has a heart attack and dies.
Wait, what? That's not how this works?
My table, my rules.
This is stupid. You're all stupid. I'm done.
So where were we?
Keep on your toes. We're almost there. And keep an eye out for anything. As long as we work together, we can take down Magic Brian.
Suddenly,
Magic Brian! You really think you can defeat me? Try your hardest, you will surely lose. I cast Confusion.
the Archmage saves.
I attack with my longsword.
His armor's too strong.
Mine armor is too strong.
Magic Brian hits Guy with Eldritch Blast for 17 damage.
Ow!
Elva, you're next.
I cast Moonbeam on Juice.
What?
A silvery beam of pale light shines down on Juice. He's engulfed in white flame.
Ah! Ah! We're the same team!
You say that as you get text from Brittany.
That's not what it looks like! Ah!
Ice Knife.
I'm sorry, Kelsey. It was just texting. I cast Calm Emotion.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Why won't you just die? Action, sir!
That's a critical hit.
I did it. Hey guys, I defeated him! Now what?
I think we're done for today. Same time next week?
Of course, sir. I'm sure you had your share of sleazy salesmen, but I assure you, this is not just about a pencil. This is about tradition, and none of these young cats understand that. All the mechanics in the world do not beat the beautiful simplicity of the number 2. It's making a comeback, sir. I promise you.
All right, Michael. Put me down for 30 boxes.
Okay, perfect, Mr. McGinnis. I got you down for 300 classics. Now you go and have a great day. What an idiot.
That was 15 seconds too long.
Still made the sell.
Here's everything you asked for, sir.
Perfect. Go ahead and pass those out for me.
Take a look at this.
All right, perfect.
Looking good, Michael.
So are you. Oof. Everyone, I have an announcement. We just made $5,000 in revenue this year. All right. Everybody settle down. I want to take this operation to the next level. I'm sure all of y'all have heard the complaints about the printers here on campus. Well, here at Michael and Associates, we have a solution to that problem. With this bad boy, we're going to be the exclusive provider here on campus for a monthly fee, of course.
Oh, Michael.
Look, I'm out. Michael and Associates? Really? I agreed that you would be the face and I would handle the logistics, but yet you neglected to mention me at all.
So what do you want from me?
I don't know, Michael, some credit? The printer was my idea.
I don't owe you anything. If you want to go, you can go.
Fine, Michael. Gonna go to South Campus. You have fun.
South Campus? Go ahead. It's practically a ghost town. Good luck to you.
So that was it for the partnership of Michael and Brian. But as time would tell, they wouldn't stay apart for long.
Michael, doesn't bother you that for the first time you have some competition?
Doesn't bother me at all, man.
Brian spent the coming weeks building his brand out at South Campus, while Michael stayed comfortably at Maine. The money flowed in as the printers kept printing. They were icons, titans of industry, and everyone wanted a piece.
At the end of the day, Brian is a good guy. I love him, and I wish him nothing but the best.
But without Brian's steady hand behind the scenes, Michael's ego was about to leave him vulnerable.
Tomorrow, both of you, Michael.
Hey, Michael. Brian says hi.
Dude, you didn't wash your hands. Brian, is that?
Yep.
Where are we?
Your office. Well, it used to be. I'll be making a few changes around the place.
Do you honestly believe that my team's gonna stand for that?
Well, maybe they like my ambition. Or maybe I pay them more than you ever would. Nerica? How does Brian Nerica and Associates sound? Maybe we drop the Associates. You know this office pretty well. I believe you remember the door's at. Out.
Michael, I've been looking for you. I kept this for you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want in.
Bradipus tridactylus, or as it's more commonly referred to, the pale-throated sloth, is found primarily in northern South American rainforest. The pale-throated sloth is an herbivore that spends its day feeding on twigs, leaves, and occasionally fruits and vegetables found within its environment. Digesting their food is a difficult task with the sloth's extremely slow metabolism, though their unhurried digestive system adds convenience to the sloth's daily duties, allowing them to defecate less than other animals. This is a good thing for the sloth, due to defecation being the cause of death for over 50% of sloths. This occurs when the sloth must retreat to the ground from their tall trees, allowing them to become easier targets for predators such as jaguars, anacondas, and margays. Shown here is a sloth scanning the area for nearby predators, showcasing its ability to turn its head 180 degrees. While some might call these interesting little creatures unhygienic, the sloth forms a mutualistic relationship with the green algae that lives on their coarse fur, using the algae to blend in with the trees. Although these warm-blooded animals flourish in the wild, they are sometimes held captive for their own safety in animal sanctuaries, due to the pale-throated sloth now being named an endangered species. Due to deforestation, sloths sometimes manage to find their way into human spaces. Removal from these areas can prove to be difficult, sometimes leading sloths to exhibit hostile behavior, causing them to act out against the conservationists as they try to recapture the sloth. Eventually, the sloth tires itself out due to its hefty sleeping schedule taking up most of the sloth's day, allowing the conservationist to return it to its rightful habitat.
Let me spin ye a yarn of the Mazda's might, crewed by the finest, some relatively okay pirates. It's a tale of love and loss, and friendship. We begin with Captain Dave and his loyal crew, who had just discovered the secret treasure of John Glen Cove.
Deadeye, do you see any ships on the horizon?
Aye, not but 10 clicks up the stern. Fortune favors us, Captain. Ah! The Brown Pearl! They're right on us!
We'll catch them before the sun kisses the horizon.
Are we still doing the mutiny?
Aye. Brownbeard's been in charge for too long. He's going soft.
When are we gonna throw him over?
First chance we get. Yarr! Drop the sails, full wind ahead.
Arg! They have the wind gauge on us, Captain. They'll be on top of us before we reach the shoals.
Then we must turn and fight.
We're outgunned, Captain. They're gonna send us to Davy Jones.
If we keep running, we'll die the same way. Ready the cannons, reef the sail, bring a spring upon our cable, prepare for an anchor turn.
Aye, Captain.
Brace for cannon fire. Ready the boarding plane.
Aye, Captain.
Board for glory!
For Captain Dave!
It's over. We'll be having that booty of yours now. Tie them up and ready to plank. Ready to plank. Now you two are going to take a long walk off a short plank. Tell Davy Jones I send my regards.
You can tell him yourself. This be a mutiny.
How could you betray me? After all the Pacific Cooler Capri Suns we shared.
That be the life of piracy.
There's too many bodies in the water. We've attracted a kraken.
Swim for it, boys!
I can't swim! I can't swim! Tis too shameful to die this way.
Is he breathing?
He's alive! Yarg! Thank you, Brownbeard, for saving my life. Well, it seems my crew and my ship are gone now. How about a spot on this fine vessel? Welcome to the crew. Well, it seems the real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Arg.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
Everyone has things they like and dislike. For me, I'll start with chocolate. It's overrated and not even that good. I don't like country music because it's just the same topics over and over again, and I don't like homework because it makes me feel lazy and weak. But there's only one thing that I dislike more than the others: cleaning my room. Yes, it may be a simple task for some, and even an everyday routine, but I just can never complete it. I want to take control of my mental health because, well, I'm tired of being this way. After some extensive research, I found that extensive exercise can motivate you. So, I went skydiving. It actually said that finding motivation from others can benefit you. So I called up my friend, and my friend said this: clean your room. It's okay. People shouldn't dwell on failure to do small tasks. It's a normal human occurrence. So this is a sign to clean your room.
The first rich kid to smile at you?
I've never seen you before. You're not...
Not what? You keep away from him, as long as you're at the school.
You know, I get it having my things wrecked, broke, and seeing people that I don't like.
This is my first day at the school. I want to be happy here.
You want to start World War III?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
I'm waiting for Anita. She's giving me a ride.
I can give you a ride.
You don't understand. I'm not supposed to be seen with you. We're not the same.
Who cares? This whole thing, I don't understand it. What we have is deeper than whether our friends hate each other, you see?
I see you.
See only me.
Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say.
Today, all day, I had a feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right.
She'll be here soon. So you should go. If she sees that you have a nice car, she'll assume the worst.
Okay, Maria.
Tony! Meet me here tomorrow at 8. I'll tell Anita I'm staying for tutoring.
I'll see you then.
The Jets are gonna have their day tonight. We're gonna cut them down to size tonight. We said okay, no rumpus, fair fight. But just in case they jump us, we'll rumble them right. Will they begin it? Will they begin it? And we're the ones to stop them once and for all. Tonight.
Tonight, I'll see my love tonight, and for us, stars will stop where they are.
It seemed like hours, the hours go so slowly, and still the sky is light.
Oh, moon, grow bright,
And make this
and this day and this night.
Ready? Ready.
You chicken?
You're one to talk, rich boy.
Hold it!
really think you and my sister can be happy, huh?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't.
Tony, come on, Tony. We need to go. We need to go. Problems are coming.
Maria! Maria! Maria!
I have to go see him, Anita. He's waiting for me.
You have to go see him. A boy who kills has no
Maria!
heart. And he's the boy
Tony!
who gets your love and gets your heart. Very smart, Maria.
Maria, we'll never make it.
We made it, Tony. We made it.
Yeah?
Hold my hand, and we're halfway there. Hold my hands, and I'll take you there. Somehow, someplace, How many bullets are in this gun, Chino? Enough to kill you? And you? And all of you? You killed him! My brother and Riff? With hate! And now I have hate. How many can I kill, Chino?
Hi, I'm Savannah Twist, and this is Awkward Questions with Savannah Twist. I'm interviewing David McGinnis, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who does ECTV stuff.
Yeah.
Do you resonate with the song Creep by Radiohead?
That's the sad boy anthem. Yeah, that was really big when I was in high school too.
Do you feel like you would be like Tom York if you were famous? Like, would you not want to be famous?
Like a weird, bald British guy?
I would. If me and Antonio, this guy, were on a sinking ship and you could only save one of us, which one would you save?
I would tell him to save you.
So you wouldn't save either of us?
Because I think part of my job is to prepare you for adulthood when there's no one coming to save you.
Get out. Who do you bank with?
I don't want to be identity thefted. If that's what this is about, like, are you asking me all of these questions so you can guess my, like, hey, what's your mother's maiden name?
What is your mother's maiden name?
What street did you grow up on?
What's that little board game that you play?
Are you referring to Dungeons and or Dragons? It's not a little board game. It's a cooperative tabletop role-playing experience.
If you were a mythical creature, which one would you be?
I think being a Pegasus would be pretty cool.
I would be a gnome. If you had to be one incel character, which one would you be?
Which famous misanthrope do I most identify with?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the Riddler because I love puzzles.
Thank you, McGinnis, for letting me interview you for 30 minutes.
God, the hell. 30 minutes.
Can we wave to the camera? It was really good, you know. Nobody really hated it.
That's the best you can hope for.
Tampering with the bell system is a serious offense. Why did you do that?
People were complaining about the passing periods. I thought I'd solve a simple problem.
That's not your job.
You're right. It's yours. Look, I think I deserve some acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement?
Haven't you noticed fewer tardies?
Haven't you noticed that you're about to be suspended?
And how does that solve your problem?
What did he say?
Suspension.
Could have been worse, right?
It's fine. I'm already working on my new idea.
Mark, you just got suspended. When I talked about us solving the problem, not even hacking the bell system itself, and we're like, bring it up to that and get their attention.
It worked, didn't it?
I guess.
What do you think about Stuber?
The Dave Bautista movie?
No, like a student Uber. But instead of cars, we rent scooters. Call it the Stuber.
I don't know.
Do you know how many people would finally notice us? Exactly.
Okay, but everyone has to be on board, even admin.
Sure.
Hey, I heard you guys have scooters during passing periods?
That's true.
May I?
Yes. Tell your friends. Told you it would work.
We don't know that for sure yet.
Look around, Eduardo. Stuber is huge.
You're right. Feels great.
I've asked Sean to help us expand.
Why? We don't need him.
He's an ideas guy. If we want to grow, he can help us.
And if his ideas are bad?
Not the point. The point is expansion.
Hey guys, Mark, Eduardo.
Hey Sean.
So I got some ideas. Make the Stuber bigger, better.
Yes.
It's good, exciting, gets people where they need to be.
Precisely.
You should put stickers around the school. Get the word out. Monetize it. Let people use it for advertising.
Right.
Contact students from other schools. Get them on the service.
I agree 100%.
I don't. If we expand too quickly, it won't be ours anymore. They'll just be copying us and it won't be as good.
So brand it. Put your names on it. Take credit. Your names will never die. Oh, and drop the. Just Stuber. It's cleaner.
So what do you think?
Kind of a joke. He's not thinking about liability or equipment or...
Why are you so against expansion? Don't you want to do what is best for the company?
Of course, but not with that guy.
We have to take risks. All great companies take risks.
The risks are all mine. It's my money. What if I froze the account?
You wouldn't.
Mark, where is he?
He's in the booth, but he's busy.
Can you hear me now?
Get ECPD.
You let him take credit for our idea?
You're gonna blame me for your mistake of not working on this idea as much as you should have been?
So you used me?
No, you're my friend and I wanted to build something with you.
Then why is his name on the branding?
Because he's gonna take us into the future.
It's gonna be like I'm not a part of Stuber.
Not like you're not a part of Stuber. You aren't a part of Stuber.
I'm the one who cleared everything with the admin. Is this because I wanted to go eco-friendly?
You think we were gonna let you parade around with your silly recycled backpack and that stupid smirk on your face like you're better than us?
Sorry, but my Gucci backpack's on my mansion with my cool t-shirts and my Vans, you pretentious.
PCBD is here. You'll be leaving now.
And I'll bet what you hated the most is that I actually wanted to help people, not just build a brand.
It's okay, Marg. We're gonna figure it out.
I had no idea what to expect. No, San Antonio was different. My 11-year-old brain generally thought Texas was how it was like in the movies. Cowboys, horses, and land. And in some ways, I was right. There is indeed horses, cowboys, and land. I remember the first time I saw a horse in Florida. It was a cop horse, and it pooped on the side of the street. From then on, I thought horses weren't all that, and so I moved here and rode one for the first time. It was different, but invited. I guess that's the difference between Florida and Texas. I thought life was one way and only had that one certain perception about everyone around me, until suddenly everything shifted and I was here, in a place completely different from what I've known for my entire life. Nothing feels better than a new, blank, open white slate. New beginnings, new endings. But it's sad to be alone in a place you never knew you'd end up. From who I was at age 11 to who I am now, the person I became was someone I never expected to be. This me came from talking to others, to artists, neighbors, classmates, kids, adults. San Antonio, these people, shaped me to who I am today. San Antonio to me is the people. I guess that's what I want to know. I grew up here, loved here, lived here. So what about you? What is San Antonio to you?
I think San Antonio is a very tranquil place. It is very down to earth, very friendly, as the word Tejas means. Tejas means friendship, and I do believe San Antonio is a friendly city. That's why so many people come and visit here. It's not only down to earth, it's also a very calming place where people come and visit.
San Antonio to me, it means a lot to me as far as family. My entire family is here, but we're not from here. My parents are from England. I'm from Canada. Me and my brother are here as well, so that's my entire family. It also, it's tradition, it's history, it's San Antonio is a great place to be.
Can I get one of those braces game?
Home. Oh, come on, bro.
Right, come
home.
on,
Yeah, home. Hey, I say it's home, yeah.
Home. If you could say one word, what would it be?
One word?
Home. Yeah.
It's cowboy yo.
Yeah.
But
I say family.
Okay.
No, I say adventurous. Yeah.
San Antonio is so many things to different people, but to me, it's home.
It's been 10 years since the Republic fell. 10 years of staying one step ahead of the Empire. Now I've come to this backwater planet the locals call Earth. I can't give myself away using the Force, so I have to find other ways to amuse myself. It's a lonely life. I got a job delivering hot disc of meat and cheese. It's not much, but it is what I have.
Pizza time.
Thanks.
You want to give me a tip?
I want to give you a tip.
My pleasure.
found Kenobi.
Good. Finish the job.
Have you seen this Jedi? I'm looking for this man.
Never seen him. Cool toy.
Tell me what you know and I may spare your life.
I think he's a delivery guy. He brought me a pizza once.
Oi, we got a problem here. Where's that flashlight?
This dude's gonna be a temple guard forever.
Kenobi.
This feeling, I haven't sensed this in years. Disturbance in the Force? Yeah. Did you order the pineapple and anchovies, sir?
That was I. Did you see the number on the order? I guess you really can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Here we go again.
Tis but a scratch.
Don't do this. I remember you now. I remember I've caused you much pain in my past. I can only ask that you spare me your forgiveness for now.
The Jedi left this terrible planet, and the trail has finally gone cold. But in sparing my life, I realized he gave me a chance at a new one. I decided to stay. I even got the same job, delivering a hot disc of cheese and meat. Finally, some honest work.
Thanks.
No tip?
So once I transitioned out of the military, unbeknownst to me, there was a number of layers of issues that I had not really understood about myself.
To get out from being military to going to civilian, that was very different. You know, you're used to being in a very structured environment, being told where to go, what to do, what time to be there.
Being a soldier to civilian life can be a bit of a challenge. Different mentality, different mindset.
Your expectations, the way you do things in a way that makes you feel they are effective, none of that really resonated when I went back to being a civilian again.
My mother was someone who was always very forthright, and she had stated that the military didn't send back their daughter, and she felt like they sent back the devil. I wasn't someone that you could put in society without getting the help that I needed. So the Pink Berets organization offers women an opportunity to really discover what a sense of normalcy means to them. You know, we do things that in hopes that it will resonate with someone as an individual. Like, yes, I love cooking, I'm going to try the culinary art therapy class, or I really like using more of my motor skills, I'm gonna try the art class so that I can, you know, use my hands to create something.
For them to have programs where the focus wasn't to talk necessarily about what happened to you, but it was really about healing.
I would say the culinary program would be my favorite. Even though it was by instruction by a professional chef, they did it, they created it, they put that food on the plate, and I think there's a lot to be said on that.
Say for instance that maybe you go into culinary therapy and it didn't click for you. You're gonna meet somebody, or you're gonna hear about a program that you might not have known about, and you might give that a chance.
There's a camaraderie that goes along with people who have served. Even though you could be a stranger, if you know somebody immediately that's been in the military, it's automatic connection.
Pink Berets, for me, it's a family. It's more than just an organization that I'm gonna join for doing some horse therapy or doing some art therapy. They're an organization that truly will take care of you.
And I can tell you exactly what it took for me to be where I am at today. Right, I can tell you from a place of defeat that it's going to take work, but if you have people that come alongside you and tell you, I can help you get through this, then I know that you'll be in a better place than you are today.
Another day, another dead body. But my head is pulsating vigorously. A sharp pain just north of the parietal bone. Guess I drank too many yoo-hoos again.
Morning, Detective Barnaby.
What do we got, Peters?
Sammy Thompson. Sneaker marks on the ground suggesting a struggle. Nothing on him but a few dried drops of chocolate milk. Must have been on the sauce.
Any weapons on the scene?
Yeah, just this.
Rough cut 2x4 pump action. Range over 60 feet, but judging from the blood and the blunt force head wound, our killer didn't need it. Any witnesses?
No, sir. Murderer had gone without a trace. We brought the widow down to ID him. It's right over there with Officer Smith.
Smith wouldn't know a clue if it was dropped on his doorstep. I knew I could get it open up like a church on Sunday. I'll take it from here, Smith.
You don't look too well, Detective.
Probably a few too many yoo-hoos last night. Don't worry, man. We'll get the egg that did this. It's okay, darling. You can help by telling me everything you know. Any idea who might have had a quarrel with your husband?
He was friendly with everybody. Well, except Frankie.
Tell me more about this Frankie fella, Dollface.
Frankie was his old business partner. Sammy had to make a few budget cuts. He let Frankie go. Frankie got furious. And he drinks.
Sounds like this fella might have had a motive. I'll take a look-see. The widow was already trying to make some kind of move on me. A little too much of that lipstick shade. But right now, my head hurts, and I got a job to do. Two yoo-hoos. Rough night?
More like a rough week. It's like adding water to a grease fire. Try to fix one thing, and it just gets worse.
I know what you mean. You come here often?
Yeah. What's it to you? You a cop?
That's right. And you're Frankie Phillips. Why didn't you tell me your whereabouts last night?
Really? You need to get your memory checked, Detective. Yeah, I was here, and so were you. Imagine me yoo-hoo for yoo-hoo. You'd act like you seen a ghost or something, peeling Labels right off the bottles.
What's this guy talking about? I'd remember that, wouldn't I?
No. I guess that explains the headache. Well, thanks for your time, Frankie. Maybe we both need to lay off the sauce.
I just don't get it. I ain't some fresh-faced academy grad. Maybe I am losing my marbles. I just couldn't figure it. Why couldn't I remember what happened last night? That Frankie guy seemed to be telling the truth. Wait a minute. That lipstick shade.
How will you do it?
Probably lure him to a quiet spot, distract him, and then...
I'll go to the crime scene tomorrow and tell everybody it was Frankie.
Are you sure about this?
I made my choice, detective.
I've made mine, Dollface. Suddenly, I remembered everything. It's not just the yoo-hoos that I regret.
I started to think you'd forgotten about me.
For a minute I had.
What happens now?
I've been thinking about that. Love can make a man do crazy things. Sometimes you just need a smack in the head to get your senses straight.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that someone's gonna go down for Sammy's murder, and it ain't gonna be Frankie.
What are you doing? What about us?
You better run, Dollface.
Let's go.
Hey, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Me? Well, to tell you the truth, I can be better.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Oh, I've just been feeling a little stressed lately. Thank you for asking, though. It's really good to show someone you care. What's this? Oh, this is how I deal with feeling down. Playing with clay is a great way to ease my mind. Speaking of caring, let's see how my friends are doing. Oh, you're shy? Oh, don't worry, they don't bite. No, I mean you'll love them.
Hello? What's going on?
That's my friend Gerald. He may seem a bit rude, but he's a little rough around the edges.
Who's there? Is this some kind of joke or something? Buzz off.
Gerald?
What? Do I know you?
Should we ask what's bothering him?
Yay! Who are you talking to?
Gerald, what's wrong? Why are you upset?
Oh, I can't see. I'm blind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I bet that's our friend Gonkoyo.
Yeah, friend.
Let's go see what they're up to.
What? What? Ah!
What was that? What just happened?
You see them? That's Gonkoyo. They're very considerate of others, a bit shy, although that whistling was loud. Hey Koyo, how are you doing today? You do some really good whistling.
Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to be so loud. I guess I just...
You just what?
I guess I'm just trying not to think of things too much.
What's on your mind, Koyo?
Well, it's stupid, but how come we don't breathe? How can I even talk? I don't have lungs. I can't drink water. The plants don't even drink water. They're plastic. Why doesn't the sun move? It's always daytime. The rain is weird. There's no wildlife anywhere. I can't eat. I can't sleep. None of us can even leave.
I'm sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
You want to know how I feel?
Of course, go ahead, Gerald.
I feel like both of you are really stupid, and I'm gonna burn your house keys.
My house keys? How'd you get those?
Hey guys, where's Greg? She's usually out and about by now.
Haven't seen that sucker all day.
Let's go see if we can find her.
Can't they? Oh gosh, a little more.
Greg!
Koyo, my best friend!
Wow, I didn't know you liked to paint, Greg.
Oh yeah, it's just a hobby.
It's nice, but what is it?
It's an abstract. Don't worry, it's not about my personal problems. I don't have any.
Greg struggles with toxic positivity.
What? No. Oh, jeez. Ah!
Painting is a great idea when you're upset, Greg.
Lay off, dude. I'm great.
Hey, Greg, that's a nice painting. How do I look?
Horrible.
Because I'm blind.
Hey! Look, guys, it's okay not to be okay. That's just how feelings work. Honestly, I'm proud of each of you for picking up a hobby, something that really makes you feel better. Remember to care for each other as friends. It's okay to make mistakes, but love and self-care are things we should all embrace.
Wow. I can't believe how smart that speech was.
Gerald, what he means to say is thank you, host. You've done a lot for us today.
Yeah, you brought us together.
You were encouraging about our hobbies.
Yeah, well,
I guess you did get us to face the parts of ourselves that we don't like.
Yeah, and for the better. You were here for us, and that's a hard thing to do for a person as busy as you.
Huh?
With all the environmental and social problems going on in the world, and all these unrealistic school deadlines and expectations, like having a set career path so early on.
And being told that the system was made for you, even though the economy is really out of whack.
The pretty privilege and the social status that a lot of people are unable to live up to.
Not to mention all the racial injustice.
But...
Heh, yeah. You could also lose some weight.
What's happening?
Oh, no, miss, you're not even real. You're not even my friend.
So I've been looking over your case. Very hefty crime. Whether you did it or not isn't really my concern. Weigh your options carefully. Trust me.
Mr. Goodman, Mr. Salamanca's ready.
Just a second. It's showtime, folks. Okay, Mr. Salamanca. I've been looking over your case. Smuggling snacks onto a closed campus with intent to distribute these...
Alright, let's cut the crap. I've already accepted a day of ISS for tomorrow. That's not why I want to speak to you today.
I'm sorry.
Here, put this in your pocket. I work for the snack cartel at East Central. I hide the snacks in the field by the ag building, and my sellers pick them up, sell them to their friends, and the profits goes to the family, yada yada. Tomorrow's delivery day. And since I'm going on a little vacation, you're gonna deliver for me.
Look, this is a lot to take in. You said snack cartel? I don't know how to feel.
Trust me, you're the guy for this. Think about it. No one knows you. And if you get caught, I mean, look at yourself. You spend your senior option helping the bad kids. Get off with a slap on the wrist. I mean, come on. $500 for a little stroll. ¿Quieres ser amigo de la familia?
I'm sorry, I don't,
Do you want to be a friend of the family?
Profits have increased by 15% in the last week. The cartel will be very pleased. Soon we'll realize how useless the Salamancas are to the business. I will crush them slowly but surely.
Well, in case you were waiting on the perfect time to make your move, it's now. Lalo Salamanca's in the pen, and without him, the Salamanca family business is put on hold.
The Salamancas know better to be put on hold. What are they doing about it?
They're replacing him with an amateur. Some nobody. Some kid who plays lawyer in the office all day.
This is good news. He will reveal the main dead drop. I will have him followed and removed.
What? The guy's not in this business. Cut him some slack.
I will have the lily gutted and buried underneath the baseball field.
Hello?
It's not too late to walk away from this, Saul.
What choice do I have? You see my face. He's got goons from South Campus to the band hall.
I have friends at Islands. You can start fresh.
No, it's just one job. Besides, it's a really well-paying one.
Is that what this is about? Cash? Do yourself a favor and forget you even met Mr. Salamanca.
Alright. I see your point. I'll see you later, Mike.
Hey, fellas, could I get you some...
On your knees.
Salamanca. Wait, no, wait! Soy enemigo de Buccaneers! Soy enemigo de Buccaneers! No!
Were you hit?
Go home. We got a couple calls to make.
Here we see 4 frogs. And while he's off to the bathroom, it looks like these frogs are going on their own adventure. They're migrating down south, where the food is during this season. grilled cheese, a plastic frog delicacy. It looks like they're deciding how to split the sandwich. But Green has an interesting proposal. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Naive, selfish frogs. It seems this disagreement is about to go to an 11. Now, Blue, you'd better get back or things might get very ugly. But it's too late. Purple's actions are already in motion. Here we see 3 frogs trying to split a grilled cheese sandwich, a toy plastic frog delicacy. But alas, they can't split it equally, because one piece will always be bigger than the other.
Why are you still wearing that?
Because fezzes are cool.
No, they're not. Why are we here? It looks like a boring school to me.
There was a distress signal. Sounded like fun. Come on.
I don't see anything.
Shh. Look closer. Notice everything.
It's just a normal passing period.
Come on. Quite peculiar. They keep walking if you try stopping them. They don't defend themselves or fight back. Psychic manipulation, blood control. Who knows?
Doctor, what's that?
Run!
Intruders!
In here.
Who's there? Who are you? Come on, you can't just go barging in here like you own the place. It's enough of that already.
Yeah, he does that.
Hello, I'm the doctor. Our craft picked up distress signal from this location. Tell me everything you know about the Daleks, quick as you can.
What?
What's wrong with the students?
Those things, the Daleks, they showed up last week, put a force field around the school, and started controlling people with some sort of mind control device. Didn't affect me though, because I'm always prepared for that. They're making him build something.
Mind control, of course. Is this it here? Is this a weapon they're building?
Yeah, but how do you know it's a weapon?
Doctor, what's happening?
Quite peculiar. This is a crash Dalek spaceship. They're using mind-controlled students to harvest parts to build a giant laser. Probably to destroy the planet. It is pointed right down to the core, after all.
What? You're kidding, right? Why are you so calm about this?
Wouldn't that destroy them, too?
Of course, but that's never the point when it comes to Daleks. All they know is violence and hate.
What do we do?
We stop them. Hello, Daleks. Having a nice day? It's me, your favorite doctor. The one who's going to stop you again. The doctor is here. But if you'd like to talk things over, meet me on the football pitch.
Exterminate!
What do we do?
There he is! The doctor!
Yeah, that's right. Ready to take your best shot?
Weapons primed!
We do that.
Our drones! Explain! Explain!
Hey kids, how about a change of targets?
It worked. Is everyone okay?
Everything's back to normal.
Wait, could I come with?
Are you willing to risk your life on dangerous and impossible missions?
Sure.
Welcome aboard the TARDIS.
Whoa, it's bigger on the inside.
Nightmares. I hate them. They always make me think, and I don't like thinking. It makes me realize things. But I end up doing it anyways. One thing I've realized is, what if I'm in a loop? All I do with my days is go to school and come back. It's such a routine to this point. It feels the same, but I really don't mind, so I continue to go. It still feels the same. I hate it. Sometimes I feel like leaving and never coming back, but I can't do that. It's not part of the loop. Even though I know my life isn't a loop, it just still feels like one, and it feels like there's nothing I can do about it. Even though I may think my lives or my days are just a loop, do I still appreciate it?
Yeah. Q, I'm in position.
I assume you got the package.
Of course, it comes with same day shipping.
Excuse me, sir. You did not get the package. What do you mean you didn't get the package? MI6 was there.
Fine. I guess I gotta do everything myself. One of you pick it up.
Got what you wanted.
Good work, 007. Q, unlock it.
So obviously what's worth killing for?
This is the access code to the grade book. This would have ended up in the wrong hands if it weren't for you.
Well, I'm just doing my job.
He's getting away!
Get the card! You think you're a tough guy, huh? Oh, who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
Okay.
Should've dropped him higher. Helpful as always, Q.
You're too late, Mr. Bond. I've already uploaded the algorithm to the Grey Book. Soon I'll be on the top of my class.
Q, give me an update.
Funny thing about this algorithm, Mr. Bond, I invented it.
Sorry, but it looks like you have connection problems.
You...
Don't treat him too nicely.
Good work, 007.
I'll see you again, Mr. Bond.
Ah, Mr. Bond, I didn't see you there. Want some to drink?
Capri Sun, shaken, not stirred.
Millions of years of human evolution. We've performed every possible task except creating life itself. And none of our grand feats would be achievable in the absence of numbers. This concept is often overlooked by the ungrateful.
We're literally never going to use this in the future.
And once for a time, the worst case scenario became a reality. Humanity mysteriously lost its ability to comprehend numbers. Anarchy and violence arose in the streets once activities like sports, cooking, music, and speed limits became obsolete. The infrastructure and technology remained, but no one could figure out how to use it. All the right conditions were in place for a savior to rise from the ashes of society and restore its former glory.
Hey, dude. I hate to be that dude, but I'll be taking that food, dude. That's why no one likes you. You're a lowlife who thinks you're better than everyone. That looks scrumdiddly umptious. Hey, let me get a bite of that.
Look, I'm sorry, but I haven't eaten in... I don't know when, but I did. I also can't tell you how much I ate or... Man, I'm scared. I know everyone is. I'm putting my life on the line, trying to find something to eat. And in all of this, I can't help but feel like I'm missing a large chunk of how I logically process things. Nothing makes sense.
That's great and all, but I honestly don't care. My greatest concern is getting those shimps in my tummy. And you're in the way of that, so I suggest you logic your way into giving those to me.
No! No!
It's time someone did something about you.
Wait, no! Please. Take a seat. Nice weather we're having now. Can I show y'all something? Follow me. Status on the lesson plan for negative numbers.
It's ready. But do you think they're ready to obtain such knowledge?
I don't understand why they wouldn't be.
What you are doing goes against everything these people believe in. It's also not entirely credible. All this information comes from different people.
Then I shall take matters into my own hands. My people, I've come to realize that some of you are having a hard time accepting my concepts. But the truth is, we need numbers. The benefits are self-evident. Now, I may not have all the answers. I can't seem to remember why we're here, what our purpose is, or how we got here. But in my heart, I know that numbers are the key to our progress and will teach us everything we need to know.
Outrageous! What you espouse is a completely made-up concept that you wish to integrate into our lives. It is incredibly confusing. We are doing perfectly fine without it.
Come on, please settle down, guys. Alright, using this triangle we can deduce, class, that P equals 24. Any questions? Yes, you.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what any of this had to do with being an adult. I just want to be a chef.
It's funny you mention that, because without numbers, cooking wouldn't be possible. Without them, you wouldn't be able to... Class, please sit down. Bell does not... dismiss you. Without numbers. Without numbers. To complete the mass brainwashing ritual, one must grab a copy of Google Analytics 2.0, as well as the magic banana that came with this book. Tape both items together. Holding the item, proclaim your deepest, darkest secret, following what you want to brainwash all of humanity with. Do not repeat this secret, or the ritual will be reversed. I want humanity to forget how to comprehend numbers. And my deepest, darkest secret is... What happened here?
You're the one from the speech, right? I thought for a second what you were teaching us was gonna save us. But it only killed all of our friends. You're like one of your sheep dragged you off the floor. We would have left you there to die.
My deepest, darkest secret is... On my bathroom breaks, I poop under my desk. Tell that to everyone you know. There's work to be done. If we as a species did not make sacrifices, humanity would have died out a long time ago. The brainwashing against humanity's ability to comprehend numbers had officially been reversed, and the time was then for a mass re-education program. The reluctant were relocated. It was the dawn of a new era, and it would take a long time for society to rebuild itself. But through unity, we would persevere. In the meantime, humanity let out a collective sigh of relief, for peace had been restored.
We're literally never going to use this in the future.
Ho sbagliato tante volte ormai che lo so già, che oggi quasi certamente sto sbagliando su di te. Questo sole accende sul mio volto un segno di speranza. Sto aspettando quando a un tratto ti vedrò spuntare in lontananza. Amore, fai presto, io non resisto. non esisto, non esisto. È cambiato il tempo, sta piovendo, ma resto ad aspettare. Non mi importa cosa il mondo può pensare, io non me ne voglio andare. Io mi guardo dentro e mi domando, ma non sento niente. Sono solo un resto di speranza, perduta tra la gente. Se tu non arrivi, non esisto, non esisto, non esisto.